In today's video, we'll be looking at some contentious remarks made by Senator Elizabeth Warren, a significant figure in the political landscape and a vocal critic of cryptocurrencies. Let's take a quick glance at Elizabeth Warren before we get to the facts. Elizabeth Warren was born in Oklahoma City on June 22, 1949. She is a Massachusetts Democratic senator noted for her progressive policies and stern stance on financial regulations. She has been a lawmaker since 2013 and has previously criticized the crypto businesses, advocating for stricter laws and consumer protections. Warren has issued severe warnings about the cryptocurrency businesses within the U.S., outlining problems she sees with key platforms such as Binance, Binance US, and Coinbase. She offers a bleak image of the sector, claiming that these behemoths are on a perilous road that might lead to fraud, dishonesty, and severe mismanagement. According to her, this might bring the entire sector down, similar to what occurred with FTX and Celsius.
Right now, if a bank takes money from terrorists and the banker then have broken the law. And that's why banks spend so much time and so much energy identifying who their customers are and reporting suspicious activity to authorities. A lot of crypto firms are not doing these kinds of checks. So crypto has become the preferred tool for terrorists, for ransomware gangs, for drug dealers, and for rogue states that want to launder money. A new report finds that one crypto exchange alone helped launder over $10 billion for criminals and countries like Iran.
I take issue, Senator, with your concept that it makes it easier to do money laundering. Currencies have been used for drug trafficking since the 60s in the American dollar, when it was thrown out of a pipe or aircraft in a duffel bag. The American dollar is also used by bad actors all the time.
Mr. O'Leary, I appreciate your point that everyone tries to engage in money laundering. That's what terrorists do. That's what drug dealers do, and that's what states like Iran and North Korea have done.
You know, a lot of regulators are focusing on cryptocurrencies because it is being used by criminals. It's used in criminal activity. At the same time, bulls for cryptocurrency will say, well, you know what? Cold hard cash is still the number one vehicle when it comes to criminal activity. What would you say?
Correct. I would classify that as correct. The cold hard cash is still king. At the end of the day, anytime you use a cryptocurrency, you have to take it out in the fiat currency. So somewhere, some way, it has to come back out. You know, not as many businesses obviously are taking cryptocurrency. There's some that you can buy. Retail goods out there, and then others you can't. So we'll see where the markets take us. We'll see where the cryptocurrency take us. But right now, cash is king.
Warren has asked regulatory agencies such as the Security and Exchange Commissions to strengthen their regulatory capability to safeguard consumers and pursue meaningful repercussions for unethical behavior. Let's start with the obvious. True, there have been incidences of wrongdoing in the crypto sector, as there have been in every industry. However, keep in mind that these are not typical of the entire industry. The great majority of the cryptocurrency projects and platforms, including Binance, Binance US, Robinhood, and Coinbase, operate in a transparent and ethical manner, with an emphasis on developing within the legal framework. So what has Warren said about Bitcoin? Warren has compared Bitcoin to purchasing air on Meet the Press, arguing that central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, have something that back it up: the government. Yes, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are not backed by tangible assets, but their value stems from their limited quantity, decentralization, security, and user trust. Using the analogy of purchasing air oversimplifies and misrepresents the nature of cryptocurrencies.
It seems like one of the central debates, and I do want to separate crypto from cryptocurrency.
Sure.
Which is, if I buy Bitcoin, am I buying a share of stock, or am I buying a pork belly, or am I buying euros?
Or are you buying air?
Oh, wow. Okay, you're going in. What is it?
I'm going in.
Yeah, what is it?
Because that's the point, is that it's, you're buying something that other people believe either is going to go up in value, presumably that's why you're buying it, or think it's going to go down in value, which is presumably why someone else is selling it. But that's it. It's a bet on whether this ephemeral token will become more valuable or less valuable.
Elizabeth Warren also critiques the environmental effects of cryptocurrency mining, suggesting that crypto miners should be regulated by the Department of Energy Environmental Protection agencies. While it is true that cryptocurrency mining may consume a lot of energy, many projects are actively looking for green alternatives and renewable energy solutions. Furthermore, traditional financial institutions and gold mining both have considerable environmental impacts.
If you go back to Q1 of 21, before the transition from China, most of the energy mix was fossil fuel, high carbon producing. So roughly the renewable mix was only about, or the sustainable mix was about 36%. It then quickly jumped to 56%. And as you can see, quarter by quarter, we're continuing to increase the sustainable mix of energy. Very few industries can convert from heavy fossil fuel, heavy polluting and fuel sources to sustainable sources as quickly as the Bitcoin mining industry.
And finally, Elizabeth Warren supports CBDCs, noting that they provide the assurance of government backing. This, however, undermines one of the primary draws of cryptocurrencies, their decentralized nature. Cryptocurrency decentralization provides financial privacy and shields consumers from the government's surveillance of transactions. In summary, instead of piling on more regulations, the crypto industry needs precise, fair, and well-informed rules. This approach enables crypto giants such as Coinbase and Binance to operate effectively within the United States and ensures the industry can continue innovating and transforming our financial system. Misguided or overbearing regulations risk stifling this innovation. As always, navigating through the complexities of the crypto landscape requires independent research and thoughtful dialogue. We hope that in the future, Senator Warren and her colleagues will approach the realm of cryptocurrencies with a more open mind and informed perspective. Remember, your voice matters in this evolving narrative, so let's keep the conversation alive in the comments. If you found this video helpful and wish to stay updated with more crypto insights, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.